Sometimes digging in is a great way to separate yourself from the dynamic of a song, whether that means taking a guitar solo or just delivering an overall attitude to your listener. Now, there's never a time where you should always dig in, and there's never a time where you should never dig in. You should be varying your dynamic playing based on the musical situation. But in this video, I'm going to show you how I like to dig in, because really it's more fun to dig in. And one of my favorite guitar players, Paul Gilbert, is a huge advocate for this technique, this style of guitar playing, which I fell in love with the first moment I heard it. It's really just, it's all about the attitude. So that's step number one, have a mean attitude. Step number two, however, is a little bit more, how do you put it, non-emotional. It's about the technique. It's about really perfecting the craft of hitting all the strings at once, but only allowing one note, or however many notes you intend to let ring out, actually ring out. So this is very similar to a lesson that I did on raking your guitar strings, which you can find kablam right there. It's the same concept where you rake the strings and your left hand is doing a lot of the muting along with a bit of your palm in the right hand, and you are ending up only allowing one single note or a group of notes, double stops, what have you, to ring out. So I'm muting those two strings above to hit this 9th fret of the D string. And applied afterwards is a little bit of vibrato. So for a little review, here's what the right hand looks like with a rake on the 9th fret of the D string. I'm going to be raking this E and A string, and as you can see here, my left hand is holding those strings at bay, and this ring finger is fretting that 9th fret of the D string. So we have, here's the right hand. Let's see if I can get that to focus in. Yeah. Notice the vibrato on the end. So that is digging in. That is digging into the strings as opposed to... Now, like I said, there's nothing wrong with that, but if you are learning to play the guitar, that's probably how you're going to play. Digging in allows for an entire new approach to playing guitar solos and other things of that nature. It's just a different dynamic. So vibrato, raking, those two kind of go hand in hand, finger in finger. The third option, which is really kind of built into this already just because of the nature of this technique, but as you can hear, I have some crunch on my guitar tone. So as you could hear there, I switched to my neck pickup. And then as I came down getting away from that fast stuff. I came back to the bridge pickup to get away from that round sound and get into that more sharp sound, which is more conducive to digging in. They both sound great, but when you are trying to differentiate your guitar playing, it just is a little bit better to get that brighter sound for the dig in elements of your picking, because it will make it even more apparent, as if it's not already. It'll make it more apparent that you're really being aggressive, and as a result, whoever's listening to you play and watching you is going to be like, which is what you want. So in summary, my friends, digging in is all about raking your strings with control, having a badass attitude, and having a guitar tone that is conducive to not only raking, but a clear tone overall. So you can dial in the neck pickup for that more sultry stuff. And when the time comes to dig, you can do that with ease. I hope you had fun. Have fun with the technique. I'll see you next time.